Most people have encountered stories about zombies wandering around looking for a snack, usually our brains. But do you truly understand zombie trivia? In this video, we dig a little deeper into these mysterious creatures. No, not with a shovel. Just watch the video and dive into these fascinating facts about zombies with us. So, without wasting time, let's get started with Number 1. Origin of the idea of zombies. The word zombie has its roots in Haitian folklore, where zombies were seen as spirits of the dead rather than the flesh-eating creatures we see in modern times. As time passed, this idea spread and changed, particularly in Hollywood. Number 2. White Zombie was the first ever zombie movie. The movie released in 1932, and it didn't involve reanimated individuals trying to match colors. Instead, the storyline follows a woman transformed into a zombie by a voodoo master. Although it may not be as blood-curdling as modern zombie flicks, it laid the groundwork for a genre that would later skyrocket in popularity. Number 3. If you think zombies aren't real, meet nature's very own zombie ants. It is a real phenomenon caused by scientific processes rather than being a fictional creation. Specific fungi, such as Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, invade ant hosts, manipulate their nervous systems, and transform them into zombie-like creatures. These infected ants then desert their colonies, cling to plants, and eventually grow fungi from their bodies. Number 4. October 13th is celebrated as the World Zombie Day. It is a global event held annually to raise awareness and support for hunger and homelessness, where enthusiasts of zombie culture gather to participate in charitable zombie walks, in which they dress up as zombies and collect donations for different charitable organizations. So, if you see a group of zombies roaming the streets, don't be afraid. They could be spreading goodwill. A surprising twist, isn't it? Number 5. Zombie fever isn't just a metaphor. Get ready to be amazed. In the past, some cultures considered symptoms like catatonia or unresponsiveness as indicators of zombification, rather than signs of severe illness as we now know them to be. That's where the term zombie fever comes from. Number 6. Not just humans, animal zombies also exist in folklore. Despite the current fascination with human zombies in pop culture, different societies globally have legends about animals turning into zombies. Be it ghostly dogs protecting the afterlife, or undead birds carrying messages between the living and the deceased, these stories are equally terrifying. Number 7. Zombies have their own fears. These creatures, who instill fear in many, actually have their own fears. According to myths and legends, zombies are often afraid of things like salt, mirrors, and loud noises. In Haitian folklore, for example, throwing salt or rice can divert a zombie because they feel the need to pick up each grain. Number 8. The musical lives of the zombies. Step back for a moment. Don't be fooled. This isn't about flesh-eating zombies, but a legitimate 1960s rock band known as The Zombies. Renowned for their songs like Time of the Season and She's Not There, the Zombies had nothing to do with the supernatural undead, but rather rocked the stage like no other. Their music creates a different kind of zombie frenzy when it plays. Number 9. Zombies in outer space. One might assume that zombies are an earthly concern only. However, science fiction challenges us to think more extensively. Many stories depict space travelers encountering zombified extraterrestrial beings or becoming infected by cosmic entities. So, better pack some space salt before embarking on interstellar travels, just in case. Number 10. Have you ever thought that? Why do zombie tales captivate us so deeply? Science suggests it's because they resonate with our fears of widespread epidemics. The concept of a zombie apocalypse mirrors societal anxieties about the uncontrollable spread of diseases. Essentially, a zombie outbreak is a metaphor for viral transmission writ large. The popularity of shows and films like The Walking Dead and 28 Days Later can be attributed to how they tap into these primal fears. Number 11. Zombies lurked in the pages of literature. Throughout ancient and contemporary works, themes of the undead and zombification prevail. From Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the tale of a reanimated being, to more direct portrayals in modern horror fiction, written works have long explored the notion of life after death. So, for all the avid readers out there, perhaps it's time to add some undead classics to the TBR list. Number 12. Run like a zombie. If the thought of hitting the treadmill makes you groan like a zombie, here's something to spark your interest. Picture a marathon, but with a twist. You're being pursued by zombies. Not the real ones, of course. The goal is making it to the finish line, without falling victim to the infectious clutches of the undead. It combines fitness with a thrilling sense of adventure. Zombie apocalypse training has never been this exhilarating. Number 13. Zombies are not a 20th century phenomenon. In ancient civilizations, from the Greeks to the Chinese, have accounts of reanimated corpses or spirits trapped in a liminal state between life and death. Are these exact matches to our pop culture zombies? Not quite, but the fascination with death and what might lurk beyond is as old as time itself. Number 14. Zombie walks are not for the weak-hearted. Despite the enjoyment derived from global zombie walks, these events have occasionally triggered real panic. Unaware bystanders have at times mistaken these walks for a legitimate zombie uprising, calling the authorities in fear. The blend of entertainment, activism, and minor chaos highlights how even in an age of knowledge, the boundary between fiction and reality can blur unexpectedly. Number 15. Zombies are video game celebrities. Zombies haven't limited their reign to movies and books. They've clawed their way into the realm of video gaming too. Titles like Resident Evil, The Last of Us, and Plants vs. Zombies allow players to interact with the undead in diverse and captivating ways. Let's face it, there's something satisfying about virtually battling the undead after a taxing day. Number 16. Zombies in the world of fashion. Did you know that the outfits worn by participants in World Zombie Day marches are considered high fashion in the undead world? Okay, maybe not. But the creativity on display would impress any fashionista. From zombie brides in tattered gowns to undead doctors still at work, these gatherings are a showcase of creativity and dedication to the spooky theme. Number 17. Is there an economic impact of a zombie apocalypse? While it may seem unlikely, economists have considered the potential financial effects of a zombie apocalypse. While the global economy would suffer from infrastructure collapse and reduced human resources, some sectors might boom. Think about it. Industries focused on defense, survival gear, and secure housing might experience a surge in demand, and there could be opportunities in the market for zombie repellents and cures. Number 18. Are zombies legal? In 2012, the US government had to address public speculation about a possible zombie outbreak by officially stating that no virus capable of reanimating the dead had been identified. This unusual decision was prompted by widespread rumors and conspiracy theories around the topic. Number 19. Now science is following the undead. Though zombies are creatures of fiction, scientists have used the concept to explore complex subjects such as brain function and infectious diseases. The simplistic behaviors attributed to zombies offer a unique perspective on the workings of the human mind. Number 20. There is a famous real-life zombie. Yes, it's true. The most famous real-life zombie is Haitian Clairvius Narcisse. He claimed he was turned into a zombie by a combination of powerful neurotoxins and hallucinogens. Number 21. Zombies have their own language, Zombisi. While zombies may not engage in conversations, film and TV portrayals often depict them with distinctive grunts and moans. These sounds, carefully crafted by linguists and sound designers, contribute to the eerie nature of zombie films. Number 22. Do zombies eat brains? Contrary to popular belief, early zombie lore did not strictly associate zombies with a craving for brains. George A. Romero's films helped popularize the idea of brain-eating zombies, but many cultures depicted zombies feeding on human flesh more broadly. Number 23. Zombies in pop music. It's not just zombie movies that have had a taste of the undead. The music world has embraced them too. Songs like Zombie by the Cranberries and Thriller by Michael Jackson showcase the crossover between pop music and zombie themes. These songs have become iconic in their own right, merging music with the undead motif. Number 24. Did pirates fear zombies? Caribbean folklore recounts tales of supernatural beings like zombies, instilling fear in pirates and sailors. Legends suggest that powerful figures had the ability to reanimate the dead, sparking dread among those at sea. The thought of facing a zombified comrade was undeniably terrifying. Number 25. A toast to the undead. The zombie cocktail, a popular tiki drink, pays homage to the undead with its potent blend of fruit juices and rums. Dating back to the 1930s, this sweet libation continues to captivate drinkers with its strong flavors. Raise a glass to the relentless and haunting undead with this iconic cocktail. Number 26. Tech world is not exempt from zombie mania. From employing zombies in video game testing to incorporating them into cybersecurity metaphors, the living dead have invaded the digital realm. Artificial intelligence, especially, has sometimes been showcased with a zombie spin in pop culture. Machines with no emotions or consciousness relentlessly pursuing their targets. Ever heard of the zombie computers? Number 27. The brain's influence in today's zombie narrative. The connection between zombies and brains, especially the undead's unrelenting craving for them, didn't solidify until the latter part of the 20th century. The revival of this modern trope was popularized by the 1985 movie Return of the Living Dead. While the undead created by George A. Romero mostly focused on devouring flesh, it's this movie that had zombies explicitly and memorably crying out for brains. Number 28. Sprinters versus strollers. While the classic image of a zombie is a slow and plodding figure, recent movies and TV series have elevated a much more terrifying version: the fast-moving zombies. Works like 28 Days Later and the revamped Dawn of the Dead introduced these agile monsters, igniting debates among fans on which version of them is more frightening. Number 29. Zombies are not just mindless monsters. In the modern era, zombies are also viewed as beings capable of emotions and recollections. Series like iZombie and movies like Warm Bodies present zombies who retain fragments of their former selves, challenging prejudices and forming relationships. This innovative perspective humanizes zombies and compels viewers to confront ethical and moral dilemmas regarding identity and the essence of being. Number 30. Zombie has made their way into our dining experiences. Zombie culture has infiltrated our culinary experiences as well. Globally, entrepreneurs and restaurant owners have established zombie-themed cafes and bars where patrons can enjoy blood cocktails and munch on brain-inspired delicacies. The interiors of these venues often resemble post-apocalyptic shelters, with sandbags, makeshift barricades, and splashes of fake blood. Staff may be clad as survivors or zombies, adding an additional layer of immersive amusement. That's all for today. Subscribe to our channel for more fun videos.